Fisker my origin. I'm sitting in the room that I usually record my videos, and I've been thinking, I've got these old pictures and things. They're all kind of old family heirlooms. And my brother mentioned something. He said, why'd you bother keeping them if they're not on display? And my reasoning was that because they're so old, I don't really want them getting damaged by UV rays and all that kind of thing, hanging them on the wall. So I've had some ideas and a lot of thought has gone into this. But yeah, I'm going to turn this room, which is technically my sitting room, into a little studio. And what that does involve doing is blocking out the window. So I've got hold of some wood and some boards, and I'm gonna basically fashion something to block out the window. But yeah, so this is essentially my sitting room. So those of you who've been around a while might recognise the flags. I did a video on flags and stuff. They're probably going to come down. There's my couch. It's currently got a cover on it because I was taking pictures of things for eBay. So I wanted a plain kind of thing. So yeah, there's the window in question. Here's where I usually record things. Yeah, and then I've got this sort of unit with some stuff in it, CDs and DVDs. Yes, I still have them. I'm a boomer. And I've also got a bookshelf here and stuff. So I'm going to move things around and make this whole space into a kind of blocked off studio. And it kind of all started with this picture here, which the glass was broken on, so I've replaced it with sort of Perspex. And I never really had, you know, any sort of emotional connection to these pictures, but it hung in my great grandparents' house. It's a print. It's not actually a painting, but again, 100 years old, something like that. Weighs an absolute ton. Well, I did with the glass in it anyway, but as I say, it was broken. So I've replaced that. It's the Charge of the Scots Greys, which I believe was a charge at Waterloo. So quite a, and it says Scotland Forever, Alba Gubra there as well. And on the flip side, I've got this one down here, which I haven't hung up yet. I'm also going to have to replace the glass with that Perspex there. It's a bit different. It's the other side of things. It's the roll call at Crimea, which wasn't quite so good for for that Scottish battalion. But yeah, if they're here, the sun is going to come in and just bleach them because they're directly opposite this window here. So I'm going to block off the window. I'm just going to shift everything round. And so, yeah, I had planned on making this just a really short video, but yeah, work in progress. Beginning to make some stuff for my studio. The first thing I'm going to do is block off the window because, as I say, it's well, the UV rays and stuff are going to damage some of the stuff that I'm wanting to hang up in there, and yeah, and it'll also help with lighting in general because I'm just going to have to get a load of artificial light instead. So I'm basically going to build a frame. I've got some lengths of wood here, and I've got some board, some sterling board here as well. So that's what I'm going to do just now. I am not the world's best joiner by any matter of means, so yeah, I expect there to be some criticism from people. It's the internet, that's kind of what happens, isn't it? So I'll just measure this bit up. This is going to be the first little bit that I'm going to cut. Yeah, so let's just see how this goes. Cue the montage time-lapse thing. There we go. Basic frame. Let's see if it fits. Okay, day 2, I think. Feels like longer than that, but yeah, I've started putting together the frame. That's kind of what I've got so far. Now that I've got it all measured up and everything, I'm just going to put the rest of the sterling board on now. Swear to God, I've nearly tripped up, I don't know how many times today. I'm just that clumsy. And dropping stuff as well. Look how much I need at the top. It's like 6 inches or something. That's quite annoying. Well, there we go. It's done. I didn't show myself sawing that last bit off because it was a bit of a faff doing it by hand, but maybe in the future I'll actually be able to afford some proper power tools. But that's the thing. I mean, you buy them going, oh, I might use that once or twice, or you buy it and then you use it because you've got it. You know, you just make work for yourself. Catch-22. Well, getting there. I didn't film myself putting it up because that was a bit of a faff. It looks like a blocked off window. I have painted the other side, but obviously that's outside, so you're not going to see that. I may paint this at some point, but I'm just going to put the curtains back up so you're not going to see it anyway. So yeah, nearly there, getting there. I've also moved a little bit of the furniture around. Couch is now just floating around, don't know what I'm going to do with that. Yeah, and there's my unit on that side now. Here we are, back again. Been a little while since I did a little update on this because, well, I've just been working on various things. Couldn't put all my time and energy into making this little studio room. Although I've released a few videos since then, even one in here before it was finished. That was a video I did with Poe, and it's coming together though. It is coming together. I don't know what to do with this couch now, other than get rid of it basically because it's just taking up too much room. Curtains are back up, as you can see. I think I'm probably just going to put the green screen that I got up there, which is very fun. I haven't actually taken it out of the packet yet, even though I've had it for a couple of months now, I think. But yeah, let's do a little kind of tour then. I'd say it's still a work in progress, but here we go. So I now have some lights, and that's the camera I've been using anyway. So I've got those 2 lights there. I managed to get the pictures up the back, so that's probably going to be my backdrop once I've sorted all that out. I'm probably going to put a few more things up. I got that chair from a second-hand shop. I've been looking for like a fancy chair, sort of, you know, something a bit sort of more high class, but couldn't afford a real leather chair, so charity shop it was then. So at the back, great granddad's hat from whatever regiment it was he was in. So it's quite an old hat. I thought that'd be nice to have on display. I did look to get a full-size mannequin, because we've still got his full uniform and everything, but they're really, really expensive, so didn't do that. What have we got up here? We've got some Zulu shields, as you do. So I'm hoping in this big space here, I'm wanting to put a unit there where I can put some more things on display. And then, yeah, then we've just got the curtains up the back as usual, and more pictures and things up here. So I think I'm probably just going to move around the room depending on what it is I'm talking about. Yeah, so I'll probably just move around depending on what it is that I'm going to be talking about. But yeah, I thought this was quite cool, just me sitting here like, yes, well, this thing happened in 1923 or whatever, and have my lights and everything, with the green screen up the back for doing various different things as well. Yeah, so I just need to get rid of that couch. It's just too big. Don't really know what to do with it. There's nowhere else for it to go in the house really, so might just have to get the yeet anyway. But yeah, it's all coming together, and hopefully the next video I do will be from this chair. So we'll see how that goes. The next video is probably going to be a Sons of Scotland, and I am halfway through, probably more than halfway through, writing a script about Alexander Selkirk. So make sure you're subscribed and have the bell notification on and all that kind of thing. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheerio and the rest of them, ha!